Welcome back to NWA Universe Mode here on WWE 2K24. And we are kicking off the second episode with the returning American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the #1 contender for the NWA National Championship. However, is he really #1 contender if there are two #1 contenders? Him and Karrion Kross are tied at #1 contender position. They've both got pinfalls over each other, and on the horizon a new threat is appearing for the national division. That's because Gunther, alongside Imperium, he has kindly reminded the NWA roster that he can cash in that cash-in case. Oh, they're in the wrong order. He can cash in that cash-in case on any championship within the NWA. It doesn't have to be the world belt held by Ospreay. It doesn't have to be the TV/international belt held by Bronson Reed. It could be the national championship. Tonight, Ludwig Kaiser is hoping to send a little bit of a message to Cody Rhodes to watch his back, because Imperium, with the ring general Gunther, are right on the horizon for the national division. Here we go, Rhodes and Kaiser. And right off the bat, look at this pump handle into the suplex. Pump handle suplex right over the head of Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser, who we last saw face Kyle O'Reilly, got a big win over O'Reilly in singles competition. Kaiser has proved that he can hold his own against other singles superstars. How will he fare against the American Nightmare and crowd favourite Cody Rhodes? There's been a lot of chatter saying, why is Cody so focused on... Why did we have that prompt? There shouldn't be a prompt there. Why is Cody so focused on the national championship when he should be going after the world championship? But he's already said the national championship means a lot to him. He's held the belt before, and he wants to hold it again. He wants to make history with that belt. Oh, and a big clothesline takes down Kaiser. It'll be interesting to see whether this match can hold up to the absolute banger of a match that opened last week's episode of NWA with Julius Creed and Austin Theory. We're going to be seeing... will we be seeing Austin Theory later tonight? No, we won't. I lied. I almost lied. We're going to be seeing another part of the roster later on tonight in the form of the women's TV division, with Blair Davenport, former Women's United States champion. But with the crush of NWA USA, we're not going to be keeping NWA USA. We're going to be having a little bit of a play around with the shows for this season, as we always do. Last season spent a lot of time trying to figure out the identity of the NWA, and with WWE's leadership, we've kind of figured that out. But we've just got to give it a little bit of time, aka Community Creations aren't working on Xbox. Rhodes is in almost a handicap match here tonight with Kaiser, Vinci and Gunther. Gunther and Vinci, both at ringside, have been trying to cause distractions for Cody Rhodes. It would be a humiliating loss for Cody Rhodes if he was to lose to a member of Imperium. That's definitely how Gunther and Imperium see it anyway. Oh, look at this. Irish whip reversal into a corner. Kaiser with a throat chops. Lifting up Cody. Cody dropped down with the chop block. Takes out the leg of Kaiser. No confirmation as of yet what the first pay-per-view for the NWA will be under the WWE banner. A quick kick out there from Cody Rhodes as Kaiser tries to finish this match early on. Irish whip off the ropes, and look at that kick, that beautiful penalty kick. And what in the world is Vinci doing? Vinci's just removed a turnbuckle pad. I don't know if Kaiser's even noticed, but Vinci removed the turnbuckle pad. Oh, the bare chest of Kaiser. Holy shit. just rebounding off that exposed turnbuckle into the crossroads for a definitive win. 1, 2, and that is it. Cody Rhodes took advantage of that turnbuckle pad. He saw it get removed, didn't give Kaiser enough of an opportunity to actually use it against him.
Here is your winner.
What a message sent back to Gunther. Next up, and we've got some women's division action with some returning female superstars from last season. We saw Gigi Dolan in the build-up, the sort of first half of last season. She wasn't as present during the second half, but she was very, very impressive in the matches that she did take part in. Gigi Dolan going to be taking on a Universe Mode familiar, Chelsea Green. Here we go, Dolan and Green. And right off the bat, Dolan just full head of steam charging towards Chelsea Green there. Dolan fighting out that corner that Green just sent her into. Oh, big slap, disrespectful slaps there from Chelsea Green and showing off for the crowd. And Dolan with a flurry of kicks. Good grief, just almost caved in the abdomen of Chelsea Green. Quick kick out though. Very, very impressive. Usually at the start of the season, I mentioned it last episode, we often have a Power Rumble, and I believe both Dolan and, I can't remember if Green did, but Dolan definitely took part in last season's Power Rumble. And I think this season it's going to be a lot more interesting if we have the Power Rumble a little bit further on in the season, and we have an opportunity to see just exactly what these superstars can do, and especially with the new formatting of the Power Rumble, it's going to be very, very interesting. Look at this single leg Boston Crab, and you can see Dolan wrenching back on the leg. Chelsea Green trying to reach for the rope, but instead hooking the leg. Oh, and a big forearm strike, followed by an elbow. And she's trying to send Dolan back into that turnbuckle corner, trying to keep her exactly where she wants her. Oh, good grief, and a face wash there. Foot to the face, and Green taking every opportunity she can to show off. Drop down by Dolan. Look at this. Oh my days, that beautiful arm drag, big boot, didn't get all of it. Uh-oh, Green caught the leg. Oh, went for the running high knee, Dolan moved out of the way. Irish whip, Green. Oh my God, she went for some sort of drop toe hold, but Green stopped her. Hit her with a brutal right hook there. Ho! And the elevated flatliner. Green has turned the tables on Dolan. Every single time Dolan gets into the driver's seat against Chelsea Green, Green manages to just slip out of her grip. Oh my God, that brutal knee strike. And look at the reversals from Dolan. These two. Oh my God, a beautiful backstabber. And Dolan's getting all fired up now. I don't know what she's calling for, but the crowd are behind her. Look at this. Oh, and the Dolan driver. Dumping Green on her head. And a quick and decisive victory there for Gigi Dolan. Green looked like she had Dolan's number for the majority of that bout. Dolan, though, with the beautiful athleticism, managed to hit that reversal that she needed, hooked her into the Dolan driver, and down went Green. Next up, and we've got our first tag match of the season, and it's going to be a bit of a weird one because it's going to be a Turmoil three-way match. Here come former NWA World Tag Team Champions Pretty Deadly, the winners of last season's tag at Crockett Cup. Of course, Pretty Deadly quite infamously cashed in their Crockett Cup cash-in case against FTR. FTR had just been through an absolute banger 5-star match against the Creed brothers, managing to beat the Creeds, and out came Pretty Deadly to reap the rewards, becoming tag champions. They lost the belts, unfortunately, the following month in an exact match like this. Also, universe mode regulars at this point. Joe and Mark Coffey, the Coffey brothers. 2 members of Gallus. They got, to put it bluntly, they got their asses handed to them by Imperium last season after mocking Imperium. But they've said that they want a shot at Aussie Open's Tag Team Championships. To do that though, they're going to have to make a name for themselves in the tag division. We're sort of giving people a clean slate. The only real #1 contender that we are carrying on with through from last season have been Pete Dunne for the World Championship, Cody Rhodes and Karrion Kross for the National. Everything else has kind of been completely swept clean. And the final team also appeared last season, but I believe only in a couple of matches, if that. Los Lotharios, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Relative newcomers to specifically Universe mode. Like I said, they've not got a lot of matches under their belts, but these two are fantastic talents, and if they could pick up a win here tonight against 2 established tag teams of Universe mode, that would absolutely catapult them. Here we go, same rules as if we were to have a triple threat or a fatal 4-way in the singles division. This is going to be an elimination match. Tag team turmoil. One definitive team is going to come out with the pinfall victory. You see Mark Coffey there in the corner. He's just been launched into the corner by Pretty Deadly, who are now launching an assault on Humberto Carrillo, with Joe Coffey and Angel Garza on the outside of the ring. The amount of talent that we've currently got in the ring is pretty impressive. Welcome to the NWA Tag Division. And it's going to be very, very interesting if one of these tag teams wins not only this match, but also continues to pick up wins. We could see one of these tag teams face Aussie Open. Aussie Open currently don't have any #1 contenders. They managed to beat FTR. The former sort of tag lineage went from FTR holding the belts for an extremely long period of time, an entire season and a half, to then losing them to Pretty Deadly, who lost them back to FTR, who then lost them to Aussie Open. FTR not currently re-signed with the NWA, but that doesn't mean we won't see them later in the season. You see 2 tables making their way into the ring, a big crossbody from Joe Coffey. 2 tables have been brought out. The alternating forearm strikes from Joe Coffey as he takes on both members of Pretty Deadly. And there's a big face buster. Elton Prince with the reversal, the jawbreaker on Coffey. Now Angel Garza going to tangle with Kip Wilson. Oh, and a flapjack right into the table supports. And a double pinfall attempt from Pretty Deadly, and a double kick out there from Angel Garza and Joe Coffey. We could have seen a double elimination. Humberto Carrillo, who we've seen throughout the past few seasons of Universe Mode. We even saw him in some older seasons of Universe Mode as well, back when he first made his WWE debut. He's been around for quite some time, but never held a championship. Big Larry forearm there from Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey as well, who we've seen sort of sparingly here and there before last season becoming almost, I want to say, a regular, but a little bit more frequently than at least in the past. Dropped by a DDT as every single man was in the ring until Carrillo just left. Look like a Tiger Driver, and oh my god, I don't know how, but Garza's been busted open. Look at this deadlift. into the power bomb on Mark Coffey. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh my god, and a sidewalk slam from Elton Prince just dumped Garza through that table. That table imploded. I don't know where this bin has come from, but Joe Coffey's now got it. He's got the bin in hand. Oh, and he's trying to throw it into the ring, but he's not quite succeeded in doing so. Joe Coffey having some issues getting the bin into the ring. Angel Garza with a big forearm strike to Kit Wilson. And Mark Coffey just almost got pinned there, but broken up again. Lost the fire. He has some pretty deadly going back and forth. There we go, and Joe Coffey got that bin right into the ring there, finally. And now being stopped in his tracks by Elton Prince with that Larry Lariat. The debris of the table is everywhere. I tell you what, the first 2 episodes of NWA Universe Mode have been bloody brutal. And the Coffey brothers teaming up on Humberto Carrillo. And look at this. Joe Coffey setting up Carrillo in the powerbomb position. Oh! Oh my god! Holy shit! That was brutal! And look at this, Humberto. Oh, dumping down Coffey. What is this? I'm going for the submission hold on Coffey. Look at the rings of Saturn there on Joe Coffey. Coffey's trying to hold on, but there's also a pinfall attempt taking place in the ring. Oh, and Mark breaks up the pinfall. As well as that submission hold. Angel Garza looking to capitalise, but Mark is going to stop him. And Elton Prince, the wild card in the ring right now. Good God, that springboard bulldog could have just knocked out Joe Coffey. Oh, and the referee just got caught in some sort of collision there. I have no idea what the hell just happened, but Joe Coffey has wiped out Angel Garza. And he's going for the pinfall, but look at Pretty Deadly watching. They know that he can't get it because the referee is down. Referee, I don't know what she got hit by then. She got hit by a collision and she's just been laid out. Fucking poor referee. Holy shit. Look at this. All 6 men back in the ring. There's a code breaker just wiped out Joe Coffey. And look at that. The Boston Crab attempt. Garza had to break it up because Carrillo was struggling. Oh, the leapfrog from Mark Coffey. The spear. Holy shit. Oh my god. And it wasn't elimination. Oh shit. It bloody should have been. But Pretty Deadly have just picked up the win. What a winning combination. Look at that. The spear on Mark Coffey, and then as Joe tried to make the save, Elton Prince took him down with the clothesline. Next up, and we've got the women's TV division, which, as I explained quite recently, because we're going to have sort of layered tiers, if Blair Davenport can defend her championship 7 times. Now, we're going to be a little bit generous with Davenport's championship. We're going to count her defense against Nia Jax last season. It was on the final show of NWA USA. We're going to be counting that towards it. So she's got 6 more defenses and she'll get a shot at Toni Storm's World Championship. See, obviously our placeholder championship. Let's not, won't look too much into that one. A little bit of a different strategy though from Davenport, whereas Carmelo Hayes rushed to defend his championship and ended up losing the belt. Davenport has said quite openly she's in no rush. Toni Storm is in contract negotiations. There's no reason for her to be putting the belt on the line at every single opportunity.
From Glasgow, Scotland,
Isla Dawn, who made her debut last week. She picked up a big win during her debut against Ivy Nile. Possibly. It wasn't, no. It wasn't that match. I can't remember. It was that match. It was Isla and Ivy. That's why it threw me off. It threw me off. But right off the... Oh, the ropes. The ropes have kind of... I don't know what they've done. I have no idea what's going on there. Whoa! Good grief! We've got some sort of phantom thing happening with the top rope. But Davenport's just launched Isla Dawn right through the middle and top rope there to the outside. Right off the bat, we saw that brutal running penalty kick. Davenport knows damn well that her championship is worth a lot more now with this new stipulation in place. It's not just a championship you can hold. It's a championship that comes with certain benefits if you can hold it for a designated amount of time or with a certain amount of defenses. Sliding knee strike into the midsection of Dawn. Davenport and Dawn both competed on the UK independent scene prior to coming to WWE. So they both know each other's struggles. Davenport, who quite recently returned, she was supposed to compete in last season's Crockett Cup, got taken out by Nyla Rose, and then when coming back from injury, she was quick to define herself in the NWA USA Women's Division, and she's carried that on ever since. Drop down there from Dawn. Leapfrog. Oh, Dawn went for some sort of roundhouse kick. Davenport caught her though in the roll-up. And a quick kick out from Dawn. We could be seeing this match at some point in the future, but it could be contested for the championship. It's going to be at the discretion of the NWA general manager, who will find out exactly who that general manager is when we finally get through the rebranding phase. Davenport Irish whip into the corner to Dawn, and look at these trapped kicks to the midsection. Oh, look at that, stomping on the throat of Isla Dawn, trying to choke her out. Dawn was so goddamn impressive in her debut, but now she's taken on a higher tier of talent when it comes to Davenport. And Davenport more than happy to show off, former United Empire member. It's worth noting, since we're just past Kingdom Come, and we're going to be seeing the arrival of United Empire members back to the NWA fairly soon. It's worth noting the appearance of Paul Heyman, who was in the main event of Kingdom Come. We've learned since then that he's acting as consigliere for the United Empire. He's going to be the lawyer alongside Ospreay's title reign to ensure that Ospreay is defending against superstars that not only deserve it, but to make sure that there's the correct parameters in place so that Triple H can't screw over Ospreay just to get that championship off of him. It's been rumoured that the WWE wanted to completely rebrand the NWA, but they've been forced to keep the NWA branding to a certain extent because of Ospreay holding that championship. The champion has a lot of sway. Drop down by Dawn. Back body drop sends Davenport flying, and Davenport moving out the way of that kick. Oh, and scoops up Dawn a second time. And a 2 count and a kick out there from Dawn. Davenport with the arm wringer blocks the punch into the B trigger. Dawn goes down. 2. Oh, and Dawn with the kick out, and Davenport with a frustration. And Davenport now with Dawn lifting her up into the Falcon Arrow. She's won a fair share of matches with that. 2. And she puts away Dawn. Davenport with a solid win. Oh my god! Tiffany Stratton laying out both Isla Dawn and Blair Davenport. For over a year, Johnny Gargano has been the face of the Super Junior division here within the NWA. And tonight, he's not coming out with his belt for some reason, but tonight he's going to be putting that championship on the line for the first time this season against Dirty Dom Mysterio, who won that #1 Contenders triple threat last week in the debut episode of NWA. Gargano going into this match quite confident on a recent high of wins. His in-ring work is just absolutely phenomenal. Dirty Dom wearing one of his father's masks to the ring. Of course, Rey Mysterio, former Cruiserweight champion. Interesting choice here tonight by Mysterio. We know the distaste that he has for his father. Tonight, though, maybe in a sort of twisted way, paying homage to his father? Who knows? But Dirty Dom getting possibly the biggest opportunity of his career here tonight, taking on Johnny Gargano for that belt. There it is. There's our placeholder belt, the light heavyweight championship. The Super Junior division, mostly comprised of cruiserweights and light heavyweights in the past. Here we go, Gargano and Mysterio. And Mysterio taking the fight to Gargano with a forearm strikes. The crowd not best pleased about Mysterio getting this opportunity, but you can't deny, I mean, he got both of the pinfalls in last week's triple threat. He's earned it. There's nobody else on the roster right now in the position that he is in. We saw Nick Wayne get built up. He's been the fan favourite through the back end of last season. But he squandered his opportunity at Kingdom Come. Kyle Fletcher currently going through contract negotiations, but he's not exactly fan favourite either. Jawbreaker by Gargano, buying himself some time, and Dirty Dom Mysterio just dived out of the way. Crowd were up on their feet to see that springboard, but Mysterio wanted none of it, and oh my days, Gargano launching Mysterio into the corner. Going for the pinfall attempt, but a quick kick out there from Mysterio. It'll be very, very interesting if Mysterio wins this match. Will he be as influential as a Cruiserweight or a Super Junior champion as his father was when his father was younger, competing in the WCW Cruiserweight division, the WWE Cruiserweight division? Lovely Japanese arm drag there. Oh, and a pinpoint, picture perfect drop kick, and then now riling up the crowd, telling them to shut up. He's trying to concentrate on Gargano, who's back in the ring. Schoolboy roll up into the Gargano kick to the side of the temple of Dirty Dom. The crowd booing Dirty Dom there as he launches Gargano into the corner. Look at those right hooks. Gargano fighting back. Probably the first time in quite a while that we've seen... Oh my god. We've seen Gargano get cheered, and look at this back and forth now between Mysterio and Gargano. And Gargano getting the upper hand. Mysterio with the chop. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, and a lariat just turned Mysterio inside out. Good grief. Mysterio giving it everything he's got right now. Tried to roll through. Could have been looking for a Hurricane Rana, but Gargano didn't let him. Oh, and Gargano trying to drag Mysterio towards the corner. We've seen that signature lawn dart move get used by Gargano plenty of times in the past. Super kick set up for Mysterio. Mysterio with the frog splash for the championship. Gargano's been busted wide open. Oh, and Gargano with the kick out. And look at Mysterio stomping away on a busted open Gargano. Trying to slowly wear him down. Gargano though fighting back. Irish whip. Whoa, 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 whoa. Catches him, throws him round into the roundhouse kick to the chest of Mysterio. And Mysterio again with a quick kick out, slipping his shoulder off the mat. Oh! Into a leaping cutter there from Gargano, who's quick to flatten Mysterio. And look at this, Mysterio quickly throwing the turnbuckle pad from the corner while the referee is too busy counting out Gargano. Gargano's got championship advantage. Mysterio knows it. He's going to take the opportunity, though, the count out, to regain himself. Oh, and catches him with a super kick. Good God. A thunderous super kick there. Didn't get all of that. Oh, and slid out of the ring. Moving too quick for Gargano. And there's the lariat. Referee's going to go and fix the turnbuckle. Oh my God. And Gargano saw the low blow coming. Knee strike to the face of Mysterio. And I think he's just broken Mysterio's nose. I don't know what's just happened, but there's blood on Mysterio's face. Holy shit. Mysterio tried to capitalize on that turnbuckle pad being removed, and he didn't get any of it. He got exactly the opposite of what he was expecting. There's a super kick. Holy shit. And it doesn't matter. Mysterio's up top with a frog splash off the top. 1, 2, and he's done it. He's dethroned Johnny Gargano. He didn't need the turnbuckle pad, but it probably would have helped him. We've got a new Super Junior champion in the form of Dirty Dom. Look at that beautiful frog splash there. You can't deny he's got a good frog splash on him.
Here's your winner, and our new
Holy shit.
light heavyweight champion,
A second title change of the season. Changes are coming for the NWA brand.